Hi Pisces, here's a general look at your solar chart for October 2016, and this is a gear shifting phase where you will be going forwards, but maybe more in an intuitive way. But actually, it is a transitional phase. There's this feeling of progress about this phase here, but you will be coming from if you can keep your head and your heart aligned, then you're going to do brilliantly here. There's no major, I wouldn't say there was any major challenges, but this is just another month of the year. But you could be musing over some deeper questions. You may have to, you are known to be a sensitive sign, but actually you may have to be more up close and personally sensitive, maybe with others at this time. And transition will occur when maybe there is you come up against maybe kind of a conflict or a conflict of interests or values, or a comparison between your values and somebody else's values, and you will have to stick up. You stand your ground and stick up for yourself, as long as you're not coming from ego, which is not going to pay off as well as being more on the side of what your values, your deeper values, your moral structure is directing the general direction of that. Mercury comes into that areas as well. So if it's not about those sorts of things in a relationship, or to do with joint interests, or joint like financial things, or property matters, then discussions, ideas, conversations, paperwork could be connected to those matters. But if it's not, it could be about research, it could be about sussing things out, weighing things up, drilling down to the fundamentals, and asking deeper questions about something external to you, or something to do with your internal world. But it could mean the position of the sun here puts more attention on the area of jointly held material interests, property, finances, other types of resources as well. Up until the 7th, Mercury is in your opposite sign, so you could be consulting with someone, or you could just be bouncing ideas more around with friends, partners, in a business type associations, and connecting with somebody else's slant on things, even if it doesn't turn out to be your slant on things. At least it will help you to separate out what you like about an idea and what you don't. And you yourself could be seen as a sort of go-between figure, or you yourself could be consulting with a go-between figure here. Somebody's got an expertise. Until the 18th, Venus encourages warm, more supportive relationships with those from far away, those at a distance, those who are different to you, with their culture, their background, their slant on things. Whatever it is. And you could be seeking knowledge from a teacher, or somebody who's a specialist in some area. Travel because of somebody in close relationship, or in relationship at least, or with somebody like a partner or a friend, is more likely. So either because of them or with them. Or both, indeed, because we would probably have more than one friend, and somebody who tends to, or an experience, or someone who tends to expand your experience, who tends to expand the scope of your known world. And this could, looking at it on the other side here, Venus also rules money, so this could mean that you yourself could be benefit financially through making connections with those at a distance, or to do with travel. And publications and educational establishments could be highlighted, and you and someone could be on a bit of a learning curve, but also a growing spurt with each other. Is it a growing curve? It might be. Yeah. Okay. And then from the 18th, more opportunities coming your way when Venus is going to, the Venus position will mean that people in authority, teachers, parents, but also bosses, and those officials that we have to interact with every now and again, are likely to be more supportive, be more friendly, or just at the very least more civilized. And it could be as well that this, if you're after something and you've got to go to you know, a boss, a teacher, a parent, a bank manager, then this would be a good time to do that, because they're more likely to facilitate your ambitions, or indeed turn that around 180 degrees. Somebody could be coming to you at this time asking for you, for your help up the ladder, or with something that you could facilitate them with. Now, there are, this is the first month actually that finally, for a long time, finally Saturn and Neptune are pulling apart. So that means that the clarity that we've been denied over these several months, June, July, August, September, when we've come to make a decision or put together a plan, has you know, we've not had that information or those facts or that lead that we can trust, that we can rely upon. So this is a time then we will begin to be able to see actually what the situation is, and to make the plan, make the decisions, take the action, whatever it is. Saturn likes to bring structure to Neptune's dreams, Neptune's yearnings, Neptune's sort of ideologies. So the two of these, you know, on a good day work really, really well together. But there has been this energy of, oh, wait and see, don't know quite what's going on here, and also that energy of fretting about a situation because one's imagination starts to run riot, and then one doesn't know what's real and what isn't. So these two are pulling apart, which allows that clarity and those plans to be made, that clarity to come in. Now, Mars is in a very future-orientated and sociable area of your solar chart, so you'll tend to be the initiator with projects, or you find you've got a lot on your plate because of what others are needing from you, requiring from you, expecting from you. And Mars can be pushy, so maybe you take the lead and others are looking to you, but also others could be driving you forwards and you're not quite ready, or you're not in the mood, or whatever. So just watch out for that. Due to certain others, you know, life becomes more demanding or annoying, but social life looks interesting, if either with people that you know already or not. And this is, though, a more progressive phase when you can achieve things that have been hanging fire, that have been on the back burner for a long time. Now, there are some little transits going on here. The Sun by degree is lining up with Pluto at the end of the first week, so there could be this feeling of, and Pluto's in a good angle for you. So there could be a feeling of a bit of a feeling maybe that there is a sort of a clash, but you can override it and get the result that you would like. It feels more like a breakthrough, though, and that would be with a friend or within a group, online or not. And then, but these are very itsy bitsy, weeny, eeny, weeny, teeny little time spans of maybe 48 hours. And then the Sun lines up with Uranus by degree, so expect some surprises, particularly related to maybe the piggy bank, or you know, maybe unexpected expense, or indeed property. Yeah, and that could be happening there at the in the middle of the month, so 15th, 16th there. And then we have Mars conjuncting Pluto. That's in the 3rd week. So there could be this feel of maybe wanting to get more control in a situation to do with a group, or to do with one-to-ones, or to do with friends there. Okay, and it could be different to that as well. I mean, it could be a feeling of, okay, this really isn't working anymore, and just that begins to just slip away, or indeed, you know it's going, whatever that is in your social life or within a group. And then we have Mercury conjuncting Jupiter in the beginning of the 2nd week. And Mercury conjuncting Jupiter tends to widen your mind and reveals things, gives you insight. So that's quite nice to reach out into new areas there, just on that day or two there at the beginning of the 2nd week. And then what have we got left to play with here? We've got the Sun moving on the 23rd. The Sun is a more outgoing, expansive area, having come from this very introspective, self-reflective area, going in, helping you to get the bigger picture. And that's the position of the Sun from the 23rd. And then we have Jupiter putting a, and for you Pisceans born the 28th of February to the 6th of March, with 10 to 16 degrees rising, you'll feel that energy the most this month. And then we have Jupiter putting a beneficial emphasis into your joint financial area until October 2017. So technically Jupiter isn't in a brilliant angle to your sun sign. I mean, like a really easy angle. It is got a lot of potential there. Materially, your life could grow and expand through certain key relationships. So that you share with, that you're sharing with, either, you know, on a sort of business level, financial level, property level, emotional level, area of sort of joint interest in something, joint entitlement to something, and life growing and expanding over this coming year through that. And somebody just picking up the tab maybe a little bit more often in your life, and it could be a different financial strategy, a different contract, a different setup, a different set of resources maybe. You Pisceans born the 21st of February, the 2nd of March, with 3 to 12 degrees rising, and feel that energy the most. And then of course just a mention of Neptune going through your home sign, so making sure that you don't become the prop, the support, and that's all your life is about. You know, you are here to have a life of your own. And you Pisceans born the 26th of February to the 1st of March, or with 8 to 11 degrees rising, you're going to feel that energy the most this month. And that last one, Neptune in your sign, is there for a long time. So it's best to address that. It's always a balancing act, but to address that so that you can have you can have the rewarding life that you want, at the same time as being there as a support and facilitator for others, but moderation in all things. And that's it for October. If you know your rising sign or your moon sign, listen to those, and also this material, the basics of this material, is written up on my website DianaGarland.com, and I'll see you the next time.